Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asaf Fundikwera, your MLM trainer, motivational coach, and a people person who's basically passionate about building people's dreams. Today is a wonderful day, and for those of you who have been following the series of trainings we've basically had here, the last one we did was treasure chest number 4, and today I'm going to share the 5th one called the 5 MLM skills to help you generate a 7-figure income. I repeat, the 5 MLM skills to help you generate a 7-figure income. I hope everyone who's watching this video has intentions of basically shifting to adding a 7-figure income wherever they are. So I would like you to take note of this. But before I even start, I joined multi-level marketing a couple of years back. It's been a very exciting journey. I've made lots of friends. I've learned so much in terms of personal growth and development. I'm on the journey to basically creating a proper mindset. Yeah, but every day is a day to touch someone's life. Today I'm not here to talk about myself, but I'm here to talk to you about how you can build your business successfully and be able to generate a 7-figure income. So, and it's called treasure chest number 5. So let's get started. The first item or skill you need to develop is basically what we call prospecting. Prospecting is the name of the game. Whether you like it or not, prospecting has to be part and parcel of your everyday activity. Simply put, prospecting is going out to community, meeting people, picking out names and numbers of people and adding them to your name list. So it's something you do on a daily basis. When you're taking a bus, you're taking a train, when you're taking a motorbike, what we call boda boda or okada in Nigeria, when you meet people at a party, when you meet people at a wedding, any sort of meeting, it is a time to prospect. Gone are the days as a networker where you have to basically meet people along the way and you just work to them and ask them how life is. What you're doing as a networker is you meet that person, you talk to them, you pick, you basically find out what is happening in their life, then you pick their name and number. Then you add it to your name list. So you have to do it with an intention. You cannot just move around the whole day doing nothing completely. So in prospect, what you need to take note of is identify your target market using a name list. Yes. In life, when you shoot at nothing, you get nothing completely. But you have to have something you're shooting at. So as any serious business builder, your mind should be strategically positioned to a group of people that you work with. If it is housewives, if it is students, if you're basically focusing on business people, trainers, your modus operandi or your daily method of operation should basically be geared towards those people. Yes, network marketing is an equal opportunity for everyone, but let all your campaigns focus on a certain audience. But these ones fall in by default. As time goes on, you'll be able to discover the leader in them. But identify your target market, it is crucial, using your name list. Number 2, help your new team identify theirs too during the things to expect training. And start with your own market. Because the people who know you, it's going to be very easy for you to connect with them very fast. Your own market is someone who knows you by name. Simply by simple mention of your name, they are able to tell who it is. Now, when you're prospecting, prospect everywhere you go. Do not switch off. And oftentimes, I've met situations where I basically entered into my house and I did not basically fulfill the number of people I need to add to my prospect list. So, as soon as I hit my door like this, I was about to enter, I went back and basically found those people and added them to my what? To my name. So prospecting does not stop. Prospect everywhere you go. And in our teams, we train people to at least add 4 names to your prospect list on a daily basis. If you add 4 names, multiply that by 7 days. After 7 days, multiply it by 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, multiply it by 1 year. You see that if you do this as a habit, automatically it's going to culminate into a larger number of people. Do you see why professionals do not run out of people to talk to? So prospect everywhere you go. Prospect all the time and prospect everyone. Are we together? So identify your target markets and shoot your presentation here to a certain group of people. Skill number 2 is inviting. When you're doing your invitation, all the people we are going to talk to about our opportunity to invite are classified into 3. There's a group we call the hot list, the warm list, and the cold list. If you look at this picture, it represents how each and every one of them basically looks like. You have someone who looks grumpy, he's like a brush altogether. Then we have someone who looks, he's just laid back. What we call the warm market is your friend, he knows you, probably is wondering whether you have anything you basically add to them of value. But the hot one is the person who's always putting on that smiley face. These ones are hungry to take action into what you're saying. So a hot list is someone who's saying, this is for me, come rain, come sunshine. He's already successful. He's in the arena of business. When he sees this, he says, come rain, come sunshine, I'm going to do this. So look at your name list. Then the warm list are the people who know you, the people who know you by name. These are the people to start with because, one, they know you, they know where you come from, and they can basically be able to identify you as a friend. So they'll believe in you. Sometimes they'll even sign up because they want to impress you. Let them sign up, but at a later time, they might get started after learning how the entire concept works. The other group you can invite is what we call the cold list. These are strangers. You meet someone in a restaurant, you meet someone in a bank, on a line as you basically go to bank your money. You meet someone at a wedding, you meet someone in a taxi. So cold list are people who are basically totally strangers to you, but you open up and basically give them a powerful invitation. So become a professional at invitation, break down those people into categories, and each category has a special invitation script you can use to be able to have them to see opportunity appropriately. Skill number 3 is presenting. Here I'm going to focus on the one-on-one, very powerful. We have like 3 types of presentation we teach. We have what we call the group presentation. It is comprised of what we call the office presentation, as well as our Zoom meetings. Then we have the one-on-one, you meet someone, present to them exactly what the opportunity is all about. Then we have what we call two-on-one, you're basically presenting to a group of people. But what you need here is tools. You need tools to help you in the presentation. You need what we call a presentation guide, a booklet that can guide you as you do your presentation. You need a spiral notebook. Why? As you finish your presentation, you can be able to hand over the piece of paper that you used to present the guest to. Then you need a pen. There's nothing as discouraging to a prospect when you who has brought them to look at the opportunity, you do not even have a pen to present to them. It shows a certain level of unseriousness in your life. Then you need testimonies, because testimonies show him that the business is actually available and people are earning real money in real time. So you need a testimony. It could be a bank statement. It could be a screenshot of your back office. You could even open up your back office as a testimony. And anything really that shows that the business is working and people are actually involved. Even taking them to one event, taking them to an office, that is a testimony that the business is actually existing. So as you close, answer the question, why should I join you? Most people do not join the business. People join the person who has basically showed them the opportunity. So you should be able to answer the question as to why they should join you, because our business is a leadership factory. You basically help people to accomplish their dreams. If you do not present yourself as someone who's a leader, most definitely they are going to shun you. Number 4, follow up. Now, skill number 4 is follow up. The fortune has always been in your follow up, and as a rule of thumb, let your follow up be between 24 to 48 hours. And I want to emphasize one thing: follow up does not stop until someone dies. Yes, towards signing up, follow up that prospect in 24 to 48 hours to keep the excitement level high. Sometimes you might find they really don't have money and they're still doing something holding them back. Set up a system. Create a chat group where people can be able to see what is happening in the company. Your Facebook page, your Instagram account, your Twitter account, is basically a tool that works with technology that you can use to follow up your guests entirely. Follow-up does not stop until someone dies. If you buy a new suit, go back to your community, walk around, greet everybody like a politician. You buy a new car, park it in your neighborhood, park it in front where everyone can see, and try to be like checking the engine, but your intention is for people to see that you're actually doing a business which moves. And people are going to start asking questions. So 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, everyone joins at their time. So do not stop following up. And this gentleman is there. This text is telling us that follow up shamelessly. And what I need you to understand in terms of mindset is when you're following up, you're not basically becoming a paid. You are showing that you care more about the other person's dreams. That's why you keep in touch all the time. If someone finds it a problem for you to follow them up, then they do not deserve to be a part of your business. Create a chat group where you can basically post information about what is happening in your company, recognitions of people who have basically made a step, and people who have reached a level of basically acquiring their first phone, who have gone for trips. These chat groups will basically put a groove in their mind that the business is actually here to stay. Share every success story around Uganda and around the world. Then you need what we call phone awards and troop qualifiers as pictures. Post them in the group every other time. Number 5, we're talking about the skills to earn you what we call a 7-figure income. Number 5, duplicate whatever you do, and it cannot be duplicated downline. It is totally useless in your business. When you learn something, very fast run and teach it to the people you brought to the business. When you get some information in the company, go ahead and run and share it with the people in your business. That's what we call duplication. Your role is to make sure that you're a facilitator of information dissemination. Your role is to make sure that you create as many people who can stand alone in the shortest time of period possible. Look at this picture. Yes, you're here. You are like the light, but you're disseminating information. All these people, you bring the business. So remember one thing. If it is not duplicable, please do not do it. Do not ask people to do things you cannot be able to do. All together? So attend all company and team events because this creates a spirit of harmony between you and your team members. And besides, human beings are social parts. So duplicate the habit of meeting as well as attending team events as a team. Do effective TTEs, which stands for things to expect trainings. This is a getting started training for new people in our business. Then lead by example. Be your own best downline. Do not demand anything from anybody that you cannot be able to do. So lead by example. Set the right model. Because in our business, monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, so that's it about the 5 skills to basically build a 7-figure income. This is a bonus, but most of all, everything rises and falls with having a good attitude. If you have a good attitude, you are assured of success in tremendous ways. So have a good attitude while you prospect. If you're prospecting and people see that what you're doing, you actually believe in, automatically they'll follow you for that reason. Have a good attitude while you invite. There's a difference when someone calls you on the phone and they sound that they're happy, while other people sound like they've not eaten for 5 days. Have a good attitude while you invite. Have a good attitude while you present. Have a good attitude towards your downlines. Now, you cannot be the leader of an organization, and every time you keep yourself getting called saying that I don't know what's wrong with my partners, they do not work, they don't want, they are lazy. Whatever you say automatically is a reflection of who you are. When you point a finger at anything like this, these 3 are looking at you. So you as a leader, you set the pace for your team. So have a good attitude towards your downlines. Do not badmouth your downlines. Yes, much as they basically are still having weaknesses, they are on the journey to grow to become better people. Have a good attitude towards your upline. Yes, I need to emphasize this. Most people, there's a disease in network marketing where you find everyone blaming their upline for the things they're not doing for them. Now, I want to emphasize one thing here, that your upline is not the reason why you're failing in your business. Your upline was basically a vehicle that God used to connect you to this opportunity. If you find your upline is not supportive, you find your upline is not working, find a working upline above the chain. Are we together? Always find a working upline. 5 people above the level, there's always someone who's working, so partner with him. One thing I want you to do before you do anything else, much as is not a professional, your upline, your sponsor, go ahead and thank him for introducing you to this opportunity, and tell him that whatever happens in this business, you're the reason for failure or you're the reason for success. And tell him, when I need you, I'll get in touch with you, but I'm not going to count you as the reason for my failure. So, but I thank you so much for basically having introduced me to the business. You get the mindset. So have a good attitude towards them, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have seen this opportunity. Lastly, think like a champion, believe in winning all the time. Are we together? Believe in winning all the time. And when you get a success, when you get a win, get over it, find another win. Because success is not a destination. Success is a journey. So do not keep yourself glued to the results of yesterday. Push on for better results the next day. Human beings are creatures of habit, and every other day we are looking for something new to add to ourselves. If you're not growing, you're stagnating. So think of winning all the time. This is why you see powerful athletes like Usain Bolt, all the time they're basically practicing, because they know success is a journey and it's not a destination. Every other time you need to be on the move to the top. Now, 10 things you have to give up to become successful. Avoid what we call excuses, because excuses do not put money in your bank. In life, you either have excuses or you have money. So do not have any excuses as you're building your business. Political excuses, upline excuses, weather excuses, all those, they keep calling you back. Something is not building you, don't even utter it out in your mouth. Number 2, self-doubt. The habit of basically speaking in a doubtful manner for yourself is going to kill your character as you build your business. Remember, words become things. Thoughts become things, and every time you keep on talking about the bad things in your life, automatically you're going to crash. Number 3, fear of failure. There's a tendency that we all at a certain point are going to fail. So as someone who's building your business, project an attitude of winning all the time. Procrastination. This is the habit of putting off things for the next day. Now, master, this is one of the biggest killers of people's dreams. Whenever your mind strikes you that you need to do something, do it there and then. Do not push it for the next day. Otherwise, if it becomes a habit, that's why you see most people in mediocrity. Number 5 is people pleasing. I'll be frank with you, MLM attracts as many people as possible. You need to identify the 5 to 12 people you need to work with on a daily basis. You cannot be open to everyone. Avoid the habit of pleasing people. You will never please anybody on planet Earth. You simply work for the common good. So our relationship is a mutually beneficial relationship. So do not think that you can please anybody in one way or another. So avoid that habit of people pleasing. Number 6, fear of success. There are some people who don't know what they'll do with the kind of money they get from the business. They feel that success might basically bring another problem in their life. So fear of success is another thing that can basically hold you back. So give it up as much as possible. Number 7 is negative thinking. If a thought in your mind is not building you, it's not adding value to you, please, if it's not making you feel good, flush it out. And how do you do that? Go ahead and put up an affirmation that is counter to the kind of thought that you're holding. So negativity is infectious. People do not want to surround themselves with people who are negative. All together? So flush out those thoughts and focus on the things that are important. Look at your dream chart. Open up your dream book. Go ahead and look at it. It will inspire you. Look for your car. Look for your children. Give them a call and talk to someone whenever you feel like you're thinking negatively. Then negative thoughts, self-talks. You cannot speak. One of the most important person in this life is you. Nobody is going to give you pleasure. If you're very unhappy on the inside, it will be reflected on the outside. The kind of language you use, people are going to run away from you if you talk bad about yourself. You've had people say, I don't know what is wrong with me, I'm always unfortunate, I always come in late. This is going to put you in a level where people avoid you all the time. Think positive. Positivity is infectious. There's a difference when someone moves. There are people who move into a room and it starts glowing all of a sudden. Another one walks in and it looks like it's very dim. It's because they have built an attitude of positive self-talk amongst themselves. Number 9, judging others. Judgment of others is going to basically cost you tremendously. You are not God, you cannot play God in any situation. Human beings have capacity to basically do things and they deal with them in the way they deem fit. So do not play God. Judgment is a sin according to the faith that I follow. So do not judge anybody. Talk to people, put them in their place, tell them the truth about what you did, but do not judge anybody. Number 10, negative people in your circle. Like I said, negativity is infectious. So avoid surrounding yourself with people who are really negative. This is a powerful quote from master teacher Jim Rohn. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. So if you change, automatically things are going to change and the environment and the people around you are going to change. One thing I know about humanity is if you're not growing, you're stagnating. And change starts from within. The only permanent thing in life is basically change. And this is why we have seasons. Altogether, you have night, you have day, sometimes you have opportunities, sometimes you have misfortune, sometimes there is rain, sometimes there is what? There's sunshine. So all you need to do in whatever situation you are, you need to change on a daily basis. So these are the steps in attaining. When you start your business, everything begins with a dream. You have something you want to accomplish. There's that big why you're going to dedicate your time in techno project. You start from here, it's quite a journey. All you need to do is develop what we call a good learning and listening attitude. When you develop that attitude, you are going to be able to learn. When you remove the letter L from the word learn, you're automatically going to earn. So in our business, you earn while you learn. If you're able to learn, you're able to teach. One of the hallmarks of success in this business is everyone has to become a teacher. When you do a group presentation, you have to be able to stand in front of them and present. Even when you're doing your one-on-one, you have to be able to do the broad circle. That is part of teaching. So develop system on how you can teach effectively. And practice makes progress. When you do it several times, when you do it 10 times, you're going to become a better person. There is nobody who can share this opportunity as good as you. So if you teach, you get to discover yourself, then you get to attract the kind of people who deserve to be in your network. And if you're able to teach, you can duplicate. I said, if you do anything that people in your network cannot be able to do, stop it and find a system which can work for each and everyone in your system. Everyone can invite, everyone can share DVD, everyone can share video, but not everybody can go ahead and be able to present like you do. Altogether? So if anything does not duplicate, do not do it. If you're able to duplicate, you can delegate. Now, as a leader, so a time is going to come when you have like 100 people, 1,000 people in your team, and 100 of them have organized events. And each of them requires you to be in those events. But if you're basically taught and built leaders, you can be able to send some of your leaders to represent you. If you're able to delegate, you can be able to multiply. And if you're able, multiplication means you're going to be having a seminar in Kampala, one in Mombasa, one in Dar es Salaam, one in Mbarara, one in Kuala Lumpur, one in Johannesburg. Now, all these people who are presenting will basically add something to your network. So if you build a system, you'll be able to multiply different nations. You never know who's going to bring who. Now, when you multiply, that's when you say you have a network. Let me point out one thing. There is no shortcut towards building your network marketing business. You have to go through the process. Most people like the money, but they don't want to go through the process. So there's no shortcut. And if you have the network, the income will come automatically and you'll be able to achieve your dreams. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all I had to share with you for today. And just know one thing, these are our social media handles. So you can basically follow us on each and every one of them. If you have any technical question, this is our WhatsApp. You can basically send me a message to learn about the kind of opportunity we do. And I do know one thing, if we partner, we can touch someone's life. Your decision to live mediocre, your decision to live a mediocre life is basically costing millions and millions of people their welfare. So take charge of your life right now. Let's basically guide you on your journey to success. And may God bless you as you basically build a fortune or a future for yourself. Thank you so much.